It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. And tonight it'll be Seattle going.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And for the Detroit Pistons, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Jazz.
A long and tiring game, made worse, obviously, by the fact they ended up in the second overtime falling short, which can be a real morale killer.
Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. Tobias Harris is out there with LeBron James. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Beasley in at the small forward. And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Some teams see Webb now struggling. Others are surging. It's the mad dash to determine playoff seedings, and it's fun to watch.
And for fans of the underdog, this is why we play out the season. Only the strong prevail. Survival of the fittest. Everybody wants a chance to try to make sure that their team is the one to win. So, yeah, struggling is common for everyone. How do you handle those struggles, and how do you get through them? And usually it's with teamwork, chemistry, and, again, some hard work at the end.
Now LeBron, after Westbrook's missed three. And again, it's LeBron James.
No, he's just super efficient when he's close to the rim. James is like a master at knowing which way to take it.
And Adams kicks to Westbrook. Adams trying to free himself up. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
Now here's Turner. On the wing, Harris. Martin defending. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's just the big boy muscle of Harris, a real energizer who just fights through contact on his shots.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, for the Pistons, their second season in the new downtown arena. I mean, all four of the city's major sports teams now play within a few blocks of one another. Something seen nowhere else in the country. Very special for Detroit.
For Seattle, they've gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game. Outside Turner. Jordan kicks to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barton with some nice D. Pistons have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Seattle grabs the miss. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, and in a hostile environment, they did not rise to the occasion, especially on the defensive side.
Yeah, they allowed way too many easy buckets. I thought they lacked toughness and energy all night.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
Now, here's Bagley. 11 points for him in that last game against Utah. Westbrook kicks to Barton. Takes a three. Doesn't go that time. Seattle goes the other way with it. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
Yeah, when you only see a team twice a year, it's tough to get a good read on them. It's why so many of these East-West matchups wind up with a split.
Here's Barton following the basket by LeBron James. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Miles Turner. For Detroit, they have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And he makes both free throws. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Harris kicks to Beasley. To the middle. It's tipped. A nice shot by LeBron. LeBron's got 8 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Barton against Harris. And here's Barton. 11 points last game. And there's the pass to Westbrook. And stolen by LeBron. For 3, Harris. And so it's Seattle with a 6-point lead at the end. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Well, yeah, small lead so far, but it's building fast, and they better watch out.
Here are the 5 for Seattle to start the second quarter. We've got Jordan. Tobias Harris is out there with LeBron James. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Beasley in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Bagley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Westbrook finds Barton. Off target from 3-point range. Seattle leading by 8. Beasley outside. Back to Harris. LeBron outside. Shot clock at 6. Beasley outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now the Pistons with it. Outside Westbrook. Right at the free throw line. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Seattle. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Back to LeBron. Shot clock reset for Seattle. And there it is for him. Harris has got 5 points so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Looking at big men around the NBA, which are the best triple threats? Guys who can shoot, drive, and pass out of that screen.
I think of 2. One being Anthony Davis. In fact, he can get his shot. He's so quick, and he's a good post-up player as well and can face the basket. And then DeMarcus Cousins, I don't know if there's a better big man, a better center than when it comes to him. He can take you out on the 3-point line. He can dribble and get a 3. He can take you out on the 3-point line, set a flare screen, catch and shoot the 3. He can get it at the 3-point line, drive you to the hole, get an and 1, and then he can take you on the post and just bully and posterize you as well. So I don't think there's one that comes to mind with a better skill set than Boogie Cousins.
And that list is growing. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Pistons trail by 10. Martin passes to Bagley. Adams with it. He's picked up by Jordan. LeBron against Westbrook. Can they get it? And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
The shot by Turner, no good.
Does well to burrow his way into the post, but loses his touch on the finish.
For 3, Westbrook. They grab their own miss. Middleton sinks that one from the post. Middleton's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pistons. For Seattle, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Beasley against Westbrook. Beasley kicks to Harris. Inside. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist from Harris. Jordan's got the lead up to 10 now for Seattle. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pulls it from the elbow. Westbrook, no good. For Seattle, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, you gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. I mean, spots the open man with ease.
Westbrook kicks to Adams. Back to Westbrook. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Westbrook's got 7.
He's taken 5 shots this quarter and only hit 1. I mean, you got to say ouch to that.
Harris finds James. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
James is a workhorse down deep. When he's close to the basket, you better wrap him up.
Seattle shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. And both free throws good for LeBron. Pistons trail by 12. Martin with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to Westbrook. Over James. And that's an air ball. Not even close. And thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. LeBron James had it going on in the 1st quarter. He had 10 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, they're getting high percentage looks, good game planning. The ball is moving around. Guys aren't.
And that'll.
And welcome back to the Motor City with a look at the Renaissance Center, which dominates the skyline in downtown Detroit. And as we dive into the 2nd half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
Terrific first half on offense. This is how you draw it up. We'll see if they can maintain that efficiency going forward.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the 2nd half. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Steven Adams is out there with Bagley. Then it's Will Barton. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Middleton in at the 3 seat. The putback, James. He hangs in there and cashes in on the 2nd chance points. And Seattle leads by 16.
I mean, that's just the powerful build of James. Obviously helps him on the glass. Creating that 2nd chance opportunity, incredible.
Here's Westbrook. Lays it up off the glass. Westbrook's got 9.
That's his mindset. Attack, attack, attack whenever possible.
Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Last season, they were trying to speed up the game, C-Web. Teams were given fewer timeouts. Do you think they achieved that goal?
Well, yeah, the new rules, 18 to 14 total timeouts, no more 20-second timeouts. All quarters have 2 mandatories. I think it does help speed up, and these are the greatest coaches in the world. They can adjust. They just need to know what the rules are, and I love the fast pace, the fast pitch count. Let's make sure that we keep the game in a way that fans love it, and we're not leaving any time out there on the floor. I think the coaches have made a great adjustment to it, and look, play on the East Coast is always going to be a little bit slower, a little bit more methodical than the West, but I tell you what, it seems like it's speeding up the game on both sides, and that's something great for us fans.
Well said. For Detroit, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Harris misses.
Almost every look he gets inside is a good one, but the D hangs in there and makes it a tough one.
Shots good by Middleton.
And a good job taking what the D gives him. He's not going to pass it up with that much space.
Now here's James. 12 points for him. Harris kicks to James. Harris against Barton. A nice shot by Harris. He's got 9.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
And stolen by LeBron. And Harris wide open. He shoots and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
That lead's only going to keep growing if he keeps shooting like he has so far.
James against Westbrook. In the corner, Middleton with it. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Middleton's got 8 points.
Something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
It's Beasley on the wing, defended by Middleton. And that one's good by LeBron. LeBron's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Barton against Harris. Barton, no luck.
The D a little slow to get in his face. They're fortunate it didn't cost him.
To the paint, here's Jordan. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup. And Seattle leads by 16.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 9.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Harris against Barton. 5 on the clock. Harris kicks to LeBron. Westbrook with the block. And so it's Seattle, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They're deep. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the floor for Seattle here in the 4th, they've got Beasley. LeBron James is out there with Harris. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Turner in at the power forward position. Beasley kicks to LeBron. He dishes it to Harris. Lobs it up for Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And how about the vertical of Jordan, easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
Barton passes to Adams. There's the dish to Westbrook. That one doesn't go.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Harris up top. Barton defending. From 11 feet away, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Detroit gets called for the foul.
Oh, man, and defenders have to be more cautious when guarding Harris. He is constantly looking to draw contact on his shots.
And Harris drops them both. Here's Westbrook. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Oh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Middleton against Turner. Feeds it to Bagley. To the middle. Here's Adams. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Now here's Jordan. Turner looking around. Kicks it to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Barton. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Pistons trail by 16. Back to Middleton. Passes it to Westbrook. Adams outside. Back to Westbrook. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
Now here is Harris. He kicks to LeBron. Jordan finds James. Good D by Westbrook. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. And stolen by Jordan. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. Back to Barton. Pass to Adams. Pistons passing it around. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And that's 13 points for Chris Middleton.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they've built up the confidence.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys. And what will...
Whoa!
Goodness.
Now, come on.
Woo. Wow. Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't care how good you are. It's tough to succeed in a hostile environment. They're doing it in style.
Now here is Harris, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Harris outside. Shoots over Barton. Harris misses. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Westbrook against LeBron. Here's Barton. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3, and it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Barton.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg.
Say